It's okay. God's going to take it for a little while longer. Well, I hope. I sincerely hope. Now I had to turn the lights on. Okay, I know this is grainy and it's not good filming and a lot of things I don't know about computers, so you just have to be patient with me. I'm a grandmother, okay? I'm a grandmother. I'm a mother. I'm a sister. I'm a daughter. And I'm still a little girl too, so don't get any ideas. Okay, so now on the fourth one, the fourth document, this is supposedly where the emperor and the empress of the Atlant and Maxim Government Trust. Okay, this is going to give you, you should be rolling in the aisles on this. Because they're trying to claim that one Federal Reserve note is worth $1 trillion. Give me a break. I don't want to have a Levi exemption. Now, if you've read the Bible at all, you know the Levites didn't inherit any land. All they got was the office of the high priest. They're supposed to be servicing the temple. Now, I want to tell you the definition of service. That my partner, the lawyer from hell, she's the one that informed me of this. She said the definition of service is when you lead the stud horse up to the mare to be serviced. Yeah. Need to wake up. Okay, so now you're going to find that on the fourth document, which I will, it's on the Federal Reserve Board. So now you got to understand. You remember Baron Rothschild saying, give me control over a nation's currency and I care not who makes the laws. See, because they got their own law going. It's called the Uniform Commercial Code. And don't think you're going to get any justice in any of these courts. They drag you in under Admiralty. See, under Admiralty law, they only need a copy. They don't need an original document. You have to be the belligerent claimant in person. And that doesn't mean that you walk into the courthouse mad. The judges don't know either. Well, now they do. Oh, my judges. They know because I took the time to educate them. And I'm going to give them some more education because it's all going in my court case. And it's already been decided, see. But I can't get what's due me because I always do everything for everybody. So, like I'm the only one in the whole world that knows that you all are committing treason. Now, does that mean I'm wrong? No. Because I know how to sing the song in tune, the Constitution in tune. You're all singing the Constitution song, but you're out of tune. Because you haven't tuned up to Article 1, Section 10. No state shall make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payment of debts. Now, you have prohibited the states from making anything. But see, what is a state? If it wasn't for the people, there wouldn't be a state. So it's the people that make up the state. Now, if the people want to be a slave and bond servant to the emperor that wears no clothes and the empress who's being dissed every day by the emperor, the ones who claim to own your body parts, oh, just your arms and legs. Whatever you want to do, don't be an organ donor unless you're doing it for somebody that you know, because it's the first thing they look for is your driver's license when there's an accident. See if you're an organ donor. They got that ice chest there, so they cut your parts out. Excuse me, that's what's going on. So you better get a clue here. You better get a clue, and you better get behind your sheriffs. You need to take the time to educate them. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's not a one of you that respects your mother. Not one. No, you don't respect your mother if you go out and you hurt other people. Because when you get into trouble, then everybody looks at the mother and they think it's the mother's fault. It's not the mother's fault. It's not their fault. When you're old enough to know better, it's your fault. It's your fault. And the rest of you that are out there pointing fingers, it's your fault. Go look in the mirror and point your finger. Point your finger. Because it's your fault that everything is this way. Because you think a Federal Reserve note is money. And it is not. It's fraud. Pure and simple. And you can't be blaming the Federal Reserve. They never said it was money. So I got some key people that I'm looking to bring together. CPA number 1 that I know has knowledge. Well, at least I've been giving him the knowledge. And some other people that are aware of the second set of books. Listen, you can't touch that. You have to be a belligerent claimant in person. Now, your ancestors, they paid. Haven't you ever wondered why, your ancestors worked, they did this, they did that, and you don't have anything? Now, the ones that were lucky enough to be born with a little cushy life, that's most likely because their ancestors were the crooks. Yeah, they were the crooks. Well, they were smarter than you. So now we come down to the 5th document. That's the Federal Reserve Board. It's more on the Emperor and the Empress. They have a foundation. Oh yeah, they got big plans for you, honey. They got a foundation in it. They're claiming it's in the United States of America, Inc. So see, when you deal in commercial paper, you have to descend to the level of a mere corporation. That is the beast. Okay? That is the beast. The bottomless pit beast. Okay, then on number 6, they're claiming to have maritime lien on the United States, Inc. The royal family. Oh, then number 7. Okay, the U.S. Treasury Bank, they're claiming they have $900 trillion in assets frozen. Okay, maybe I should write a little piece of paper and say, this is worth a zillion dollars. A zillion. Okay, that's about how ridiculous this stuff is. And I'm going to tell you what ticks me off is the fact people are dying over it. And our military is over there guarding the opium fields because the Emperor and the Empress, they claim to own the dope. Yeah, don't you read their documents? I'm telling you, these people, well, I'm not going to say anything because my mother said if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So I'll let you be the judge. But please, take the time to go look at this stuff. Not up there yet. I'll be putting the movie up when I put the documents up. I'm going to continue on here now, so you'll know what you're going to be looking at. Okay, then you got the Board of Governors. Now there's 4 documents there, but I believe these are the ones that you get when you go on the website, Maryland Department of Taxation, and you go to the UCC 1 file, it's a security interest, and you do a search on the business names. Okay, you do a search on the Board of Governors or the Federal Reserve. You come up with all these documents. Okay, now some of them are not PDF files. But they have numbers. Now when you click on those numbers, they lead you to another page. And then they try to get you lost in the number system. Okay. Now, there's a couple of documents that I put on there that don't have United States or Federal Reserve in it. No, they're car companies, CarMax and the SB Sales and Wholesales. But see, those are the corporations that were set up to furnish all the vehicles for your police departments and your government. Okay? So, they're claiming to own everything. Okay? Including your toilet paper. So, be careful. Maybe a thief in the night. Okay, then on number 12. Now, this is the Department of Defense is claiming to have. These are the debtors, okay? This is debtors and secured party. I'm going to tell you right now. I want every dime. And I want Disney's for my presidential election campaign fund money. Because that's where all your hidden books are. Because the Secretary of the Treasury accepts your gift and bequests on behalf of the Federal Income, Estate, and Gift Tax. You got to go look up Title 31, 321. 321, authority of the Secretary. But see, you didn't know that by pledging even one Federal Reserve note, that you were treating it as income and the source from the bank, which makes you a bond servant on that note, makes you a bond servant, okay? You didn't claim Article 1, Section 10. You didn't declare it to be a worthless security so that you get a credit for a United States note that's issued by the Treasury. Like I said, we have pirates in the White House, pirates in the Treasury, and pirates in the Department of Defense. I filed several whistleblower complaints. I haven't heard squat from anybody. No, I haven't heard squat. And the reason they're after Edward Snowden, I'm going to tell you right now, if you know something's wrong and you don't speak up, shame on you. Shame on you. See, that's following orders and all that kind of stuff. The Nuremberg trials, remember that? People that went out and murdered because somebody ordered them to do it. No. Okay, this is my daddy's hat. My niece made it for him. My daddy liked to bowl. 3 strikes, honey. Baseball, you're out. Foul ball. Okay, then, and this is your North American Power and Alliance. See, they're claiming to have liens on all this. And it was all done in California. I'm over in California right now in case y'all are looking for me over in Nevada. Not over there right now. Lord had to move me out of there. There's too many weirdos. And I do mean, there was a lot of illegal stuff going on there. See, all your little towns, they're all polluted too. And it's because of the paper. See, it brings the worst out in people. It doesn't bring the best out in them. Because all your ancestors from the beginning, they're sick and tired of looking at that paper too. They got cheated too. See, they're hoping that you will get and claim their inheritance so that you can release them, they can be resurrected, and they can go on. See, that's how they're going to redeem the dead. So then you have the 13, 14, 15. These are all regular pages. This is on the Federal Reserve note and the federal government. Now, I'm also putting together a table of contents and just a brief outline. It's hard to make it brief, believe me. Yeah, a friend of mine, when I first discovered this, says, oh, write me a report, give me a brief. There's no way to be brief about 6,000 years worth of fraud. There's no way to be brief, okay? No way. Then, the 16th document is the Federal Reserve Investment Trust. And there's 3 pages to that. So those were all right from the website. Okay, now you can print those out. I have. The main reason that I have them is because it's got a date. All the internet pages have date down at the bottom. That's your evidence. See, you start gathering your own evidence. Because they're watching you, and they've been watching me, but see, I already knew about it, and I don't care at this point, because I'm getting ready to put the hammer down, so to speak. Yeah.